What an exciting time for you. Maybe you're in your second, third year of university and college, and you're just in the process of applying for your next summer co-op job. These 4 tips are going to help you prepare to write the right type of resume so that when you are applying for that next ideal co-op job, you're going to be able to increase your chances of landing that interview, which is going to take you one step closer to landing the next co-op job that you're seeking. Tip number 1, tailor your resume. The easiest you can do that is at the very top of your resume where you write your objective. On the objective, you just write down what job you're applying for and what company you'd like to join. For an example, my objective is to join company ABC for the next co-op marketing coordinator role. Simple. Now, if you tailor your resume, then you're telling the recruiter that you've done your homework and you're not going to be just mass emailing your one template resume to all the jobs. Tip number 2, if you're going to be applying for a large company, Fortune 500 companies, they're going to have a system called applicant tracking system, where all the candidates apply to one system and they will decipher all the resumes and put it into one system internally where the recruiter can go through them. And sometimes what I've seen is if you have a really fancy resume where there's a lot of formatting, it actually doesn't quite translate properly into what a recruiter or the hiring manager might see. So the easiest way is just to make it simple. I do say one thing. If you're applying for an artist job or a designer job, yes, definitely tailor that, but maybe have a demo or send to the recruiter afterwards that specific type of a resume. But if you're looking for a non-design type of a job, just make your resume really simple, a Word document, no special formatting, just plain bullets, simple, and keep it concise. 3 pages max, maybe even 2 if you can. Tip number 3, be mindful of the relocation process or the location of the job that you're applying for. If you're in Vancouver, British Columbia, and you're looking for a job in Toronto, Ontario, and the recruiter is going to be considering a lot of the local candidates that are in Toronto, because a lot of co-op opportunities, they may not have the budget to pay you for relocation. So if you are in Vancouver and you're applying for a job in Toronto because maybe your family member or your friends live there and that's where you wanted to stay for the summer, use that address, because that's going to give you the opportunity for the recruiter to know that they don't have to consider paying your relocation assistance. The other option you can do is keep your Vancouver, BC address, but in a bracket write down willing to relocate. And that way they know that you know that it's going to involve relocating. Tip number 4, tailor your whole resume to the job. So tip number 1 talked about the objective, and that was super easy to do. Now the second thing is to tailor the specific type of requirements that the job needs or asks for. Those are written down. For example, if this junior accounting assistant job requires you to have grade 12 math or first or second year of calculus, you write that down, because a recruiter is going to be making sure that the resume she presents to the hiring manager has those minimum requirements. So make sure on the job description, you're going to find out job requirements. Those job requirements are going to be embedded throughout your resume so that you will qualify for the job. So that's it, 4 tips to level up your next resume writing. I know you're going to do a great job. Make sure it's detailed, make sure that there's no mistakes, and get yourself that interview, and stay tuned for more videos so that when you are going for that interview, you're going to be able to get to the next stage, which is probably reference checking or even better, an offer.